What's up, man? I'm in the house, home alone. So I was like, hey, I'm cleaning up and stuff, man. Man, I'm almost there though, I'm almost there. I gotta go to Walmart one more time. I gotta get like 3 more bottles. I'm putting 1 in each bathroom. So everywhere I got a toilet, I'm putting 1. So 6 toilets in this house. Trash cans, taking all this Christmas stuff upstairs. Soon, try and get this furniture, man. How I lost my license. Alright, so in Illinois, wait, I'm gonna start from the very start. Start from the very beginning, I mean. Alright, so my mom couldn't drive, my dad, he drove, but I never stayed with him. And then he didn't have reliable cars, he didn't always have a car, but when he did, he still didn't take me to school. So we took the bus to school, me and my little brother. We took the bus everywhere because my mom couldn't drive. I hated that. Like, Mom, would you try to drive or something? Like, so everywhere we went, it could be Chicago get negatives. It could be -10 or it could be 102. We was on the bus or the train. I ain't want to live like that no more. I was like, man, as soon as I get the opportunity to get a car and get it. The power of Google, man. I used to be looking up all the stuff, the numbers, the requirements and stuff like that, man. But it was a loophole. A lot of people didn't know about the loophole. So what I did was I found out that you could get a car and register it just with a state ID, which is like so backwards. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to get them. Right? From the state ID, which is so crazy, man. So I found the car, man. 2002 Crown Vic. This was in 2011, 10 or 11. 16, 17 years old. I think I was 17. I don't even want to lie to you. I think I was 17. But let me turn this radio off. It's making all this noise. All right, so I was cutting hair. That was my hustle. I was be straight cutting hair. I was on a bike, walking, have a book bag. Hey, wherever you need me to be, they called me. I got the same exact number. People still call me for haircuts in Inglewood. I used to be, man, getting it. $10, $15, and $20. I had different rates for everything. So if I came to you and I pulled up, $20 off real. Everybody else there, $15. I used to leave a house with $100. $100 in a day, to me, as a 16, well, really like 13, 14, 15. I was doing it for a long time. $100, I started cutting hair in 6th grade. So I started at $5 and then went up to 20. But $100 at 15, 16 years old, $100 in a day, multiple times a week. Man, I was balling, bro. I was buying all my own shoes, all my own clothes. I eventually bought my own phone, paid my phone bill. And I was like, man, this is stupid. I was buying so much. I spent so much money on clothes. I bought Pellies. That's for all my Chicago people or the New York people. Y'all know Pelly. I was buying Pellies. I was buying Tims, Jordans. Man, I had all that stuff. And I was like, man, that's so stupid. I really didn't really want the stuff. But I got it because I was like, you know, when you go to school, you like, hey, check him out. He clean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was like. I wanted to be that person. But I was like, man, this is stupid. I always wanted a car. So I saved, literally. Everybody laughed at me, bro. I swear to God. I started saving for my first car with $9. I had $9. Like, I always had a way to get money, but I used to spend it so fast. I used to spend all my money. Food, clothes, shoes, phone, going out, bus fare. Literally, I stayed spending all my money. I was like, man, this is stupid. I don't want no clothes no more. I don't want none of that. So I was like, all right, I'm about to save my money. Started with $9. I told my mama. She was like, okay. Now they was like, boy, you crazy. I told one of my friends, Cliff. He was like, boy, get your stupid. Everybody laughed at me. Literally, 7 weeks later, I had $1,100. $1,100. I bought that car for $700. And this where the interesting part comes, right? It costs $100 to get tags, $100 to get the title change. If you don't get your window sticker in a certain date, in a certain range, I think it's like August to like September or something, the window sticker is initially like $150. But if you don't get it in that time, it's $250. So I sold some of my pellets to get that. Boom. And yeah, I was able to drive. No insurance. No insurance. So every time I ride past the police or the police ride past me, they always used to look anyway, because you can't have tint. And I was looking younger than I am now, like literally 10 years younger than this. And they used to always pull me over with, which, let me see license driver. I used to be like, man, I got state ID. I got my permit. Permit had a driver license number, so I was like, hey, that should be good enough. They be like, yeah, you know, you gotta have somebody. I was like, this is my own car. They be like, what? That's your car. Let me see your ID. They'll run me. They're like, all right, you good. But I always used to. This how they never like took me. They was like, it's already search your car. Me, knowing I ain't have what I was supposed to have, and I ain't had nothing in my car anyway besides bag clippers and the sound system. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Car was always clean. I used to keep, if my car had any bit of shine, it was clean. My tires was wet. My tires had that tire shine. But yeah, I was like, yeah, you go ahead. And he's like, all right, man, have a good day. You be careful and make sure you have somebody in the car with you, because that's how it goes. You got your permit, you're supposed to have somebody in the car, and you can only drive in certain hours. So, man, I was like, man, this is my car. I'm doing my own thing. One time I was heading to school, man, and I was texting and driving. This before the big texting and driving thing came out. So I'm looking down. There's a steering wheel up here. I'm looking down. I remember it was this hand. All right, so I'm texting my boy. I'm about to pick him up. I'm like, get ready. I'm on the way. I'm on 63rd. I seen the light turn green. It was a car in front of me. And I remember the light turned green. I started rolling. They smashed the brakes. And when I looked up, it was already too late. Boom! I was like, dang. I seen they trunk pop open, and I seen the fender crumble in on the driver's side. Man, I didn't know what to do. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. So I backed up, put the boy back in drive, whip, turn, went up 67, and I got out and checked the car. So hit and run. I got out, I looked at the car like, dang, man, I feel bad. But I was like, I can't go back. Like, once I realized what I did, like, I can't go back. Man, I've been running from the police and stuff my whole life, even for nothing. Like, we used to play like that. They go to slicks, they go to dick boys, and you run. And the police used to chase you. But they could never catch you because some of them were fat, or some of them just didn't know where you went, because we could run, man. We tracked off. But yeah, man. And I used to run 12 minutes in the Army, 2 miles. So I ain't doing nothing. I can't do that no more. Boy, knees busted. So yeah, man, that happened. I was like, dang, I don't know what I was supposed to do or nothing. I felt so bad because I didn't know somebody was hurt or nothing. I was just like, oh, I know I messed up. And my dad used to say it all the time. You make sure you get some insurance, you're gonna hurt somebody. And I was like, man, he talking crazy. He always be talking like that, but that one stick. I was like, dang, he was right. So about a month go past. Like, I stopped texting and driving and everything. A month go past, I was like every day on the edge. A month go past, I get a letter in the mail. We think you hit our insured, blah, 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 blah. And they put the person address, info, and I wanted to go to them and like, yeah, I'm so sorry, can y'all cancel the claim? But they already told the insurance company. So me, I'm telling y'all, I'm like the most honest person. Hey, if anything go wrong, I try to make it right. So I called the insurance company. They were like, yeah, are you Stephen Davis? I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, were you in an accident on blah, blah, blah? I was like, yeah. All right, can you tell us your side of the story? I was like, it was a cat. It was a cat in the street, and I was trying to dodge it. And can you tell us what the weather was? Blah, blah, blah. So would you say you were at fault? Yeah. All right, you have to pay $40-something $100. I was like, that car wasn't even worth that. That's when I got turned up, man. I just hung up. I was in the bathroom at school in my plumbing class. I took my break and I went in there. I was like, I might as well call these people. So I called, and that was that. So now, that's happened at 17, 18, whole year. I always had a car. You could always register a car in Illinois at the time with just a state ID. So I bought, that car messed up. I bought a second car. That car was cool, motor went out. It was 95 aluminum. The motor lost compression. Bought another car, 95 Thunderbird. Like, I could not be without a car in the winter. Boy, that stuff was brutal. So I eventually went, all this time I didn't know, like, my license was suspended. So 18, boom, I graduated. A couple months later, I went to the Army. I was still getting letters like, hey, you need to pay this, you need to pay this. So debt collectors eventually bought my debt, and then they was taking me to court and suing me and suing me and suing me. Like every time they go to court, it's more money, more money. But I'm like, I called them like, hey, I'm in the Army, I'll pay it as soon as I get back because I need to clear this up. And then I didn't know that I couldn't get my license without it. So when I eventually had enough money to pay them, I went and I tried to get my license first. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get my license. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I never really had it, but here go my permit. It's not expired. So yeah, boom. They like, yeah, you got to lean on it. You got to pay. You got to contact these people. So I was downtown Chicago, and the people was north Chicago, but it was like a little walking distance. So I went and walked over there, man, and I talked to the people. I was like, man, I kept telling y'all I'm in the Army. I'm in uniform there. I'm like, I keep telling y'all I'm in the Army. I can't really come and pay. Like, why y'all kept taking me to court, man? Ain't nobody got no money like that. And they was working with me, man. And the guy that I talked to, he was like, yeah, if we would have knew that for real, we would have been able to help you out. So initially, it was $4,100, right? So the insurance company, they write off the debt. Like, if I didn't have insurance and they can't pay, their insurance company pay for it for them. And my debt, I now owe $4,200, right? Boom, $4,200. And now that company bought that $4,200 for, let's say, $1,000, and then they just gonna harass me, put a lien on my license. So now that $1,000 that they spent, they ran that up to $7,000. $7,000. I was like, man, that car worth $4,200, so I know I'm not paying y'all $7,000. And then he was like, so what can you afford to pay? I was like, a number just popped in my head, and I think it was $4,200. I think that's what it was. It was. I still got the papers. I'll find it. Matter of fact, I'm about to go find it right now. All right, man. I'm back. So look, I got the proof and everything, bro. Like, that's what I paid them people. Oh, address. You ain't from Chicago? Okay. This what they ran it up to. Steady taking me to court. Court. Ran it up. Look, same exact number. So, me versus State Farm. 2013. That was crazy, bro. I gave that man $4,800. $4,800 in 2013. 19 years old. But since then, Chicago, anytime I go to Chicago, bro, the red light tickets, I heard people's getting their money back. I haven't got a dime back. Like, if you went past the white line, literally 6 inches, like, you could be sliding in the snow. They're seeing you that. And if you don't pay it, you risk getting the boot, or you risk getting it on your license. Like, it been one time, man, I went on 47 to buy some shoes one time. And I set the car right there. It said, like, no parking. My car was still right there and running. And my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, and she literally drove the car around the block. A month later, I got a parking ticket. Like, the car was running, I just jumped out. She went and took it around the block and came back, and I was out with the shoes. I was like, man, they be on you in Chicago, bro. Like, and it's just recently been released, like, oh, that's the city's red light tickets was illegal, blah, blah, blah. They weren't supposed to do that. People getting their money back. I'm like, man, they owe me over $1,000. I swear to God, they owe me over $1,000 if everybody getting their money back. Because my dad, he had my Thunderbird once I left, and he was getting them. And leaving me to pay it. I'm like, man, that's my car. It's on my plates. You can't be, yeah, man, I'm paid. And I was like, man, you know what? Just give me the car. I sold the car and paid all that. I try to keep my stuff clean and clear, bro, because you never know opportunities. That's why I was like, I'm trying to get the CDL, so if something stay on the license, it's gonna look bad. But I got a clean driving record now, so I'm good. And then none of this is on my driving record because I didn't have a real license. That's the loophole of it. It's just a blessing, bro. Like, if I would have stopped, bro, I probably would have been locked up. Like, reckless drive. They would have tried reckless driving, driving without insurance, driving without a license. when they rack them all up, they can actually be a felony. I think misdemeanor for sure. And if I would have got caught with the hit and run, definitely a felony. It's illegal. You can't do it. You can't do a hit and run. I was like, man, I didn't know at the time because I started looking into it once it actually happened, and I found out that I had to pay the people. I was like, dang, God is good. But yeah, that's how I lost my license, man. That's crazy, bro. Y'all see the documents. It's crazy. But yeah, I ain't gonna never change this number. I always have these papers to look at anytime I feel stupid, anytime somebody want to drive without insurance, and I could be someone to tell them, like, don't do it. It's not smart. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just so excited to drive, man. Never had the opportunity. My dad let me drive here and there, maybe once, twice a year. But yeah, I just really want my own stuff. And now look at me. 50, 60 cars later. Every car I ever bought, I wrote down. I'm in the 50s. So I'm definitely trying to run it up to the hundreds, man. But yeah, it's crazy how this went, bro. I say I'm blessed, and I wish I could have did something different, or did it different, man. Cause this was pretty bad. It could have been worse though. It's yes. I'm out.